Nissan Stadium.
As a matter of fact,
we've
they're
got
playing
what
right
should
now.
prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans.
16, but in the fourth quarter, but I'm doing 11-minute quarters anyway. And I'm the Falcons, and I'm playing the Titans. Motherfucker, can you
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion,
it?
on to get us started. And off we go from Nashville.
Okay.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Is it not working?
It's working. Why?
Tannehill.
I'm trying to get on it.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, Ted.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 36. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Can you or Father Forget in my chat later? So, Father,
Ritter to throw
can you get in my chat later?
Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
And right away, he lost the football.
I watched too much. I've been watching too much baseball, so I said, get the baseball. But I meant to say.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling the quarterback,
just able to get the kick off.
Maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football.
What a he still happens to me, but it won't matter. He'll lose.
More sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
He's in it.
It's intercepted.
And
he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Dude, into a seam.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Second down throw coming for Ritter. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a
And time
come
finally
on,
runs
man.
out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt, and this is good.
Got
He was
it.
running out of gas
Yep,
there at the
right.
end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Just
and the
enough
Falcons
on
are
it.
out to a 3-0 advantage.
And
So,
it's
Charles, they
3-0
get to them with their first
Atlanta,
turnover of the
not
game
ATL.
and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Have fun.
Just
I
a yard
swear.
on the first down
Bye.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard,
Kevin
so it's
Father
back to
for-
3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Throw it!
He's got
And
his
he
target.
completed
That's
it. I
complete.
should have
And they
sacked
get him
him,
down, but not
didn't.
before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Tannehill. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Father
And
Flair,
this throw
what
a
time
bit
is it?
late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Okay.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first
What
down.
a hit!
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Oh, you're still here, Mother
Work in the
Flair.
middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for
You're
another
leaving.
first
You're
down
about
as the
to leave.
tackle's made at the Falcons' 21. A new set of
you.
downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks a defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Tannehill. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah,
And the Falcons
baby!
will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Kadarrell Hodge
Stop
has
going
it
the
complete.
wrong way.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here now a 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8. Ritter from the gun. Eluding.
Yes,
Ritter
Ritter!
has a knockdown. It's picked up by the Titans.
And the ball's picked up by the
And
Titans,
they're going
and
to
that's going to
bring
be a
this one
stupid.
back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's
Okay,
returned
yeah.
for 6.
He's been under a lot of
the
duress,
Titans.
hasn't he? Pressured,
That's gonna be a
hurried,
touchdown.
harassed the
A
whole
stupid
game.
Well, the
score for
offensive line not
Titans,
giving him a
and
lot of
it's now
help.
Not a lot
7-3
of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And that rhymes.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Darn.
Back to throw, Ritter.
Run! That's going to be pass interference.
Coming in late. That might be PI.
It's going to be a PI.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
1 rush for 0 yards for Biggio.
Now a college star here in Tennessee, Cordero Patterson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 4.
Just got to get the playoff. Got to get the playoff. Got to be alert.
Looking to throw it here.
This will be the last play of the first
Flush
quarter,
to his
no matter
right.
what happens.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play
Fourth
of
down
this
and
first
2.
quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And look at this, he's going to keep it, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age. Right?
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down, Tannehill. Throw it!
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Can you get in my chat later, Father Far?
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Henry fighting! And
he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to stretch out their lead. Fulton connects on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
Guys,
he'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Always get some
2 minutes gone by,
down.
2nd quarter. Ritter now.
Throwing
and that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
A loss of a yard.
They call it a loss of a yard there. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tannehill now to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He finds his man complete.
He'd not get there.
It's
They're going to
Phillips.
have to
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
They're going to decide to go for the 40-yard field goal. Kick it. Oh, I would have
kick is
blocked
good.
it,
And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Could have. Now it's
So
two
the big return had him
touchdowns.
fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, hi, Father.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go here.
No, what are you
and
doing,
one of the linemen on the other
Desmond?
side has got it. And he'll get this back down to
I'm
about the
losing,
12-yard line.
unfortunately.
He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not
Typical
setting the pace the way
Falcons,
that you want it
you know.
done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf.
I see
Gotta
that,
find
yeah.
a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Ritter is doing terrible, as he always does.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And
he is
not
met at the line
going
of
anywhere.
scrimmage, and he goes down right
loses
there.
here. There I
They
go,
haven't made
yeah.
much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I'm on D.
Here's Tannehill.
And complete, and I'm going to hold him to a
Excellent
field goal
coverage
for
there
the
on
2nd
3rd down,
straight
as that was
drive.
not an easy one to hold on to.
Yeah. The
Folks,
kick is up
is
and
good,
good.
and that will extend their lead even
And
further.
sadly.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had,
Yeah,
you really
plenty of
want to make it
time.
hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Whoa, nice
And a
return
nice
from
return sets
Patterson
them up
down to
pretty
the
good
30.
here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're
That's a
fortunate
good
that it only
start,
led to
yeah.
a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Bichion
Could you
gets,
sense the relief, though?
he has
When they
3
only gave up the
rushes.
field goal,
Bichion gets
and they were
2
able to
3
trot back out on the
rushes,
field and start
but
this drive a little
only
more pep in their step because they
for
didn't
1
cost their team a
yard.
touchdown.
So not
But
that
they know
good.
they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last
The
possession.
coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach
I
will be
was gonna do a
ecstatic to see them
QB
pick themselves
run
back
on
up
the
and now
left
take it
side
downfield,
there,
punch in the end zone
Look,
without turning it
that
over.
was coming after me,
So
so
the
I had
failure
to
to
get
connect
rid of
on
it.
2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flushed out right.
It's like acting like slowest man on earth.
And
What
the
was
throw
that
there
throw?
gonna be incomplete.
Oh, come on.
Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have
I'm
already
not
said
going
punt
for
it.
it, by the
Punt it.
way.
Head coach should have already
I
made
did
that
that
decision.
earlier, and I regret it. And I
The
regret
punt
doing
team
it
on
this
now
time.
as Pinion sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it will be 1st and 10
Yeah,
as they
good
take
call.
over.
Good call.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing, Tannehill has has to get rid of it, and it's intercepted!
Picked
At
by
the
Jeff Okuda.
49.
3 first-half interceptions now.
Oh,
and Charles,
nice.
you have to think a fair amount of concern
Yeah,
is developing over there on
wow,
that
big
sideline.
And there
INT.
should be,
And
because
I get it at the
essentially he's been a
Titan
little loose
49.
and possibly reckless with the football
Now,
here in the first half. Now,
Bizion.
maybe it's not all
Wait,
on him,
really?
but
Gets by him, and now a little daylight.
Go
They'll get
Falcons,
this one
yeah.
down near the 20-yard
Big gainer
line,
there,
just shy
too.
of the 20.
Wait, does CD
That
Lamb
one,
really have
28
41
yards on
points?
the ground. This offense finding its legs now.
Wow,
Here's
he's
another
doing
first
really
and
good.
10.
Wow.
Ritter will set up to throw it. That's into the hands
Oh, wow,
of
he's
Pitts, the
doing
tight
really
end.
good. Although
And
I
this will
believe
be
the
a
score
gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the
Cowboys
15
had
from the
like 43
21.
points in that game or something.
And Ritter back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Throwing
To
is
the goal line, but it's
incomplete.
incomplete.
He has 12
my
catches
first
for
thought is
158
surprise, because
yards
that's one of the
and
better
2
tight
TDs.
ends around, and
Wow.
I've seen him pull in balls like this
Good.
before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Going end zone!
Meanwhile, on third
Incomplete.
down, they take a shot at the end zone,
I know, I'm going
but it's
for it,
incomplete. The offense stays put. They failed twice
It's
already in this
17-point
first
game,
half,
and
but
I'm
they're going to
gonna
go
regret
a
it.
third time here on fourth down.
And it
Now,
didn't
meanwhile,
work.
they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be
Damn,
Titan
yeah, that's
football on the turnover on downs.
I still have 2
They'll
quarters
start on the
left,
ground.
so
It's Derrick
anything's
Henry.
possible.
And he
Though.
tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start
I
out. That
tried
leads
doing
to a
that,
second
but
and 11.
besides that, I read them. They're learning, so I mean, I have to go on a different
Now
side the
Tannehill.
next time I do that.
That's caught
But I
by
will
his
start
tight
doing
end, Trevon
that.
Wesco. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill on third down.
Throwing
quick throw there,
incomplete,
but
and
it's
I'll
gonna be
get the ball
incomplete.
back.
On
It's
fourth down,
2:57
Ryan
left in the
Stonehouse on to
second.
punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at about the 28.
After this kick return
Sheds off the
that I
tackle.
get. Nice return here. Down to
Very
the
good
46,
return that time.
4 yards
18
shy of
yards.
midfield.
And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their
I
next
just
drive.
need
The
you
Falcons
Pitts to
offense
block
at the
him.
line.
And
A
then
kind of a
I can-
lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't
I had
come
to
back
throw
to
it
bite
that
them after the other side.
time.
They got him. And it's caught
Touchdown,
inside the 10.
Falcons!
Touchdown, Falcons!
The thing is, whenever
Drake
I try
London,
running with him,
54 yards.
looks like he's
and
going
the Falcons
slow.
are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
yeah, wide open.
Extra point by Koo,
And the
up
PAT
good.
is up and
And
good,
the lead
and
is
it's a
trimmed down to
20
10.
to 10 game now.
They certainly made quick work of
You have to
that,
go to the
ultra quick
bathroom?
work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Obviously not the intended
In the
goal
real
last
life
drive. They had to
Falcons
punt
game,
the
the
football,
Titans
but
just
still, they've
scored.
got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get
But
points
what?
on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They don't need to run another play here before
Yeah,
the
thank
2-minute
goodness,
warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They'll do it
Henry
anyway.
again on second
Henry
down.
again
And tackled down
on
after a gain of
second
3.
and
Leaves
4.
him with 1
Gets
yard to
3.
go
It'll
on
be
third
third
down.
and 1, and that'll take us
2 minutes
to a
remaining in
2-minute
this
warning
first
here in
half
the
of
second
football.
quarter. They've hit the 2-minute mark. That is correct.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Now it's Tannehill.
Okay.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They get the third down conversion down.
Tannehill.
Throw
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the
Threw
return
it into
stops
a
at
seam
the
of people, and it
39-yard
was
line.
intercepted. Yeah.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends
And
on the head
Desmond
coach
Ritter
and the people
stays
making the
in.
decision.
Boom,
You have to know your
man.
quarterback and
It's
know
a
if he's
nice
mentally
game,
tough enough to have a
19-yard
chance to turn
game.
it around, or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and
threatening for more is me, so all in all, might make this comeback. You never know, anything's possible. And we're back from those technical difficulties, although I never said technical
right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Flush to his right.
Hurdle.
Leaping over him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
First and goal inside
nice
the
job
5
there on the
of the
escape
4.
and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Here's Ritter.
Yeah, thought about scrambling up the middle.
Just
Oh, darn!
Right around the 6-yard
I mean,
line.
I get the ball to start the
Now the
third
Falcons
quarter,
going to use one of
but
their
I didn't realize
timeouts
there
as they get it
that
right
much
at the
time left.
32nd mark of this first half. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Escaping the... And he's going to go down again.
And it's again
The
that's
Falcons going to use the
happened.
second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, I feel like
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal.
And Koo splits
Koo
the
knocks this one
upright.
through the post.
20
and
to
that will tighten this
13.
one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20 to 13.
1-score game again.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely.
Darn,
that interception field goal,
but
that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
So
He'll
he's
look
got
to
to get rid of
throw.
one to Henry.
They'll get 4
Have
there out
all
of the
3
screen, and it's
timeouts.
2nd
They're not
down.
going to use any of them, and the Cox just get it run down
So
on
we'll
them.
reach halftime with a touchdown.
And
That's
it's
the difference on the
halftime.
scoreboard.
And let's
As
get
we
ready
send you
for
down
some
to
halftime
Orlando,
fanatic.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still in
Yeah,
the game
halftime's
as we
over.
welcome you back for quarter number
Halftime
3.
fanatic show. We'll have to.
It'll be
unfortunately
Falcons
be
football,
over.
and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Are you watching, Father? For
The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly.
well, we just
Very
caught
tough to hold
my
the lead
London.
going
That's
into the
it,
break
Bell.
if you continue to hand it
Yeah.
over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
On first down, Ritter.
Not just an error,
nearly
incompletion.
picked
Thank
off.
gosh.
Well, it would have been a
Almost
great time for their
intercepted.
first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down. Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
Bijan! Almost.
9
Broke
yards,
it
not
loose for a
quite
great
enough, and they'll
gain.
be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Falcons might be trying to make a comeback in real life. Yeah, but
Robinson
with
will
the
try to
Falcons,
pick
I
it
doubt
up.
that, so I'm not getting
And
excited.
he's got the
This is
first
the
down
real-life
yardage before
Falcons.
he's brought down at the 42. Ritter. Flushed out right.
Hey!
gonna be
One-on-one
caught
and
by Pitts.
Who's got
And he's
it?
brought down,
And it'll
but
be
not
first
before
and
he
goal.
reaches the 8-yard line.
If I get 8 yards here, then
A
I'm an
very
extra
nice
point
pickup
away
of
from tying the
33
game.
yards. They'll run with Patterson.
Patterson,
And
fight!
he'll work his way closer to the goal
Yeah,
line as he's
down
got
to the
5 down to
3.
the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 3.
Ritter going to keep it.
Ritter, keeper!
And they'll get him down just
to
shy of the goal line at
1.
about the 1. He'll get 2 on the keeper,
Not
but it becomes
quite
now
in.
a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and
Gets
stopped them.
pushed
Mark that down
and
for a win in the
loses a
defense's
yard.
column.
So he gets
Bother
absolutely
for her.
nothing
What
out
should
of
I
that
do
sneak.
here?
and
I have a 4th and goal at the Titans 2, and it's a 7-point game in the 3rd. Kick or go for it? Okay.
down.
Brandon, 3rd and
As
goal from
Father
the 1, and they
said,
go quarterback
will be
sneak,
done.
and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no
Touchdown,
Falcons!
Falcons! And they're an extra
Keith Smith
point away
taking it in
from
2
tying
yards
this
out. And
game.
the
That's
Falcons'
right.
decision to go for it
Yes,
pays
sir.
off with 6 points.
PHT is up and
Able to connect on
good.
the extra point.
Down
And
20
that'll
to
tie
3,
things
no
at 20 all.
problem. As we're all tied
That time,
up.
a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Tied up, baby. What a comeback. Now hold on. 17 unanswered back, baby.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll
Babby.
bring it out to the 25.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
The
I read
Titans
that wrong.
offense set to begin the
17
drive.
unanswered, baby.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is
Interception!
Go,
By
baby!
Jesse Bates.
It's
And the
5th
return will stop
interception
right
of
around
the
25.
game. No, that was the 5th interception.
Ritter on 1st
That
and
was
10.
the 5th interception
Eluding
by
the pressure
Tannehill
right.
from this game. Bro, Ain't got hit as he released, and it's
intercepted at the goal line.
intercepted at the goal line.
Picked
Oh,
up by
man.
Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, the Titans quarterback has thrown 5 interceptions.
They begin with Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
On 2nd and 11 from
Being
the gun,
chased out
Tannehill.
left.
Being
And
chased
able to
out
get
left.
this across
Besides
the
the
20 before
scramble,
going out of
it'll get
bounds.
3. It'll be
They'll
3rd
see about
down,
converting
Bo.
this 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8. Big 3rd down here for me. In other words.
Now Tannehill.
Throwing it!
This is going to
Incomplete!
be incomplete.
4th down!
And those two just haven't
And they're
been in
gonna have
sync
to
thus
punt,
far.
and I'm gonna
They've
get
done
the
a nice
ball
job
back.
against him, but still,
With-
with his talent, you would expect them to have more
Six-
completions to
with-
him in this game.
I can't say that yet
And on
because I
4th
don't
down,
know.
on is the punt team sending this one away. And it's fielded at the 34.
With 6:36 left
13
in the
yards
3rd.
the tally on the return
And I'll
there.
get
And that
get
will come
the
the offense as
return
they take over.
gain of 13 on
The
the
Atlanta
return.
offense
So
out
I'm
there
2
for their
yards
next
shy of
drive.
midfield here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throwing, it's
This
caught!
incomplete to Scott Miller.
It'll be
And he's
second
tackled a
down,
yard
but I'm
short of the
now
marker.
in
Good
Titan
gain of 9 on
territory.
first down. Second down and a yard.
In the Titans territory. But...
Robinson on a give right side.
And
he gets this down inside the 35
down to
before
the
going out of
33 of
bounds.
Tennessee.
52
That
yards
rhymed.
rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
After a gain
wonder
of
if
5,
Father
they'll
Force
wind
still
up being
watching.
about a length of the
Okay.
football short here on
Third
third
and
down.
inches.
And they'll
It's going to
try
be
and
a
run the
read
option
option.
to pick
Desmond
it up.
Ritter. Desmond
And
Ritter
he
gets
gets
a
it inside
burst.
the 10 to the
And
9.
then some. A gain
They're
of
able to convert on
16.
third down, and that sets
Or
up a
a
first
gain
and
of
goal.
15, rather. Down to the 9. First and goal from the 9.
Now back to throw.
Here's Ritter. Back
Escaping
to throw.
the pressure right.
Escapes. And
Toward
fires
the end zone, but
incomplete.
that's going to wind up
On the move.
incomplete.
Boom. On the
Another
move,
shot from the
son.
9 on
That's
second
right.
and goal.
Is Teddy upstairs? I could have guessed.
They're going to look to throw.
Wide
They'll try
open
and set up the screen. It's
Patterson!
complete.
Cordell Patterson!
Touchdown,
Touchdown Falcons!
Cordell Patterson.
And I now have
A
the
9-yard
lead,
touchdown grab. And
baby!
the Falcons have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in
Pater!
front.
Yeah, end zone,
Extra
Pater!
point by
That's
Koo,
right.
up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24 unanswered.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Falcons score to cap it off. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yes, sir.
Tennessee
That's
offense
right,
about
Father
set and
Force.
ready to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they
Henry.
punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get
Gained
stopped
5.
so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Henry will get it. He's been
On
busy
2nd
today.
and 5,
He's brought
Henry
down at the
gets
34. Call it a
They
gain
hand
of
it
4.
off to Henry, and it'll be
But if you're a
third down
football
and
guy,
1.
that's a pretty run
It's
because
4, but not
everyone is in
enough.
sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism.
They'll hand
They
it
created
off
some
to
nice space for him.
Henry, who does
And
not
Henry
get
fighting for the
it.
marker, but I don't think
4th
he
and
got there. He
1.
did not.
Wow.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taking it about the 16. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. First down. Here's Ritter sliding out of the pocket. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down quickly right at the 46.
Oh, yeah, they do.
An
They
ideal
do have a
beginning of the
chance.
drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Working from the gun,
Yeah,
Ritter
they have it on their own
flushed
13.
out right.
That's the only problem.
on the run. He'll let this
Going
go
deep.
deep right side.
And it's
that is
incomplete.
incomplete.
I know he was trying
Not
to
in
get the
the real
completion
life
downfield,
Falcons
but the way this
game.
game has
It's
gone,
my game.
with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet
Vision
downfield.
Robinson here! Vision! Takes it to the end zone! Touchdown,
Bijan
Falcons!
Robinson, 46 yards.
46
and
yards.
The Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown
Wow.
to add on to that
And
lead.
Madden, that'll extend my
You get in a
lead.
2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the
Yeah,
end
I'm
zone.
cruising now. That's true. PAT is up and good.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly,
but they're
the
probably
punter doesn't
gonna
want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. Tannehill.
Bud Dupree is his name, apparently.
And that'll be incomplete.
And he's my
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Totally would have guessed that was one of my players' game.
Here's Tannehill.
I'm being sarcastic. I would have.
That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll set up to throw.
Throwing. It's caught.
And that
no,
is
it's not. It's
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Tannehill throwing again. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Back to throw again. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
In my game, as I had to the third quarter. I take that back. As I had the fourth quarter. But what a third quarter it was for me.
We'll return with more after this.
21
You're watching
points.
the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's what the Falcons always do.
Back to throw, Tannehill. That's to the sideline and pulled in. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
Here,
1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
I thought it was Bud. It's Bud.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, good hold there. If I can hold him to a field goal, I'll be happy. And I can! Let's go!
10 yards gets him closer,
I have it
but
at
now
the
it's
2.
4th
We'll see
and
what
goal.
they do.
Nice
They're going to go for the
nice
field
gain.
goal.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do.
The kick is up and good. So they get a field goal, but a nice,
the uprights,
but a great
and that will get the
stop
disadvantage now back down to 11. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Oh, great return here by Patterson all the way down to 42.
Great return.
8 yards shy of midfield. There's 9 minutes and 9.
Special teams,
I just
special
did.
teams. The spark that often
Yes,
wins
I
games.
did. There's 9 minutes and there's
And they
9
can't bring
minutes.
him down.
I can't say it
Shedding
right
the
now,
tackle and now some room.
There's
Now he's
9
gonna get
minutes.
this all
There's
the way
9
down
minutes
inside
and
the
1
35.
second left.
123
in the fourth
yards
quarter.
rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day
Puts
long.
the controller
so operating
down.
from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Ritter with it after the play fake. That one
Throwing
deep for
against
London.
Ritter, touchdown,
Falcon!
Falcons!
Drake London, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Are you going to the bathroom, Father, for?
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's
Okay,
going to go down.
now
They get to
there
him
is.
back at the 40. Disrupting that play and dropping
There's
him was
6
Arnold
minutes and
Ebiketie.
23 seconds left in the game now. In the 4th quarter, they have the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Tannehill. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a
I
man
will follow
complete.
for.
And brought down,
Let's
but
cheer. I
not
just
before
hope my
they're
defense
inside the
does good.
25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. To throw is Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got more complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Tannehill now to throw. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Tannehill on target to Burks. 1st down, Tennessee. Henry up the middle. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the rookie. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And the ball is out.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Ritter will set up to throw it. Eluding the pressure.
Throwing
right.
a
Oh,
loop!
he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's going to be
Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
another touchdown, baby!
95 yards.
95-yard
and the Falcons are able
touchdown.
to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at
Do
the
you see
20.
my 95-yard touchdown?
The Titans offense set
You
to
can
begin the drive.
You can skip back.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side,
And then
Charles.
skip
They
back
just
again.
have not been able to keep pace with the other
Sack.
offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were
And
going
then
up
you
against a
just
team
click.
that's
If
playing at an
there's-
elite level.
And then there
It'll
should
go
be a
as a gain
button,
of
like a
4,
white
and they'll be
button that
facing
says
a 3rd
live,
and
and
12.
you click that on your back.
We'll see what they have
I
drawn
saw it,
up
baby.
here. A little
Oh,
bit behind
yeah,
the line.
baby.
12 yards needed to
95
gain a
yards.
first down.
Just
Here's
to
Tannehill.
add to my lead. Like, I don't
He's
even
going
know
to
that I
find his
needed
receiver,
that.
Chris Moore.
Did he click back
And
on
they will
live?
rally
Or
and stop him
whatever?
short of the first down.
They're going
They
to
get him
go
to the
here
ground
on
at the
4th
26.
and 4, although they're
And
down.
they're indeed going to go
by
for it here on
25
4th down.
points.
So
They-
trailing
yeah,
here in the
it
last
should,
quarter.
but
Let's see how this plays out.
And
That one,
balance
4th down,
down
here, that
and
pass knocked
incomplete.
away and
The time
incomplete. The Titans
left
try
in
it,
the
but
game
ultimately
is
they
two-
fail on
2
4th
minutes
down.
and 13
and
seconds
that will
left in
force
the
a
fourth.
turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Robinson, ooh, he knew he
And
could
give him
have.
4
He
yards
could have
there.
scored
It'll be
on
2nd
that,
and
but he got
6.
tripped up. Don't even need to pick a play, but I'm gonna do it anyway. We
Just 2 minutes
had
remaining in
to
the
do
fourth quarter
it
of what
warning.
has been a
Where's me
one-sided
leading?
affair.
48
So
to
it's Falcon
23.
football as we welcome you back.
The
from the
funny
22
thing
now. Here's
is
2nd
that I
and
was
6.
down 20-3. Now I'm winning by 25 points.
Again, it's Robinson.
I don't know
Hard
that's
running
funny,
at the
but it's
15.
interesting.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 141 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there.
Man,
Gets him
I
closer to
was
the goal
hoping
line with
that
2nd
one of
down
the
coming
options
up.
would be QB needle, but it wasn't.
Ritter going to keep it.
Touchdown
And he will get
again!
Into the end
Oh
zone.
my
It's
gosh.
another touchdown.
Yeah,
This thing
great
is ugly.
comeback, and then I'm
So it
now
goes from a
winning
3-score
by
to a 4-score lead here in the
30
closing moments of the fourth quarter.
31
And whether they
points,
got
and I'm
that
going to go
bonus
for 2
touchdown
just
or
for
not,
fun,
it's been a
'cause why
pretty
not?
impressive performance.
Ah,
They
the
did it with
pass.
not much time
I did
left.
not know the
But
pass.
they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they?
31
Put a real
point lead
exclamation
anyway.
point on their win with that score. I know we could sit up here
Okay, bye, Father.
and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't
I'd
see is
say
you
so
lean back in your
too.
chair and
With
you
27 seconds left.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
Yeah, we'll see if they go back to base. So the completion gets them just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oh, he did get out of bounds.
Now Tannehill. Flush to his right. Fights him off. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. One last throw here for Tannehill.
Incomplete, and that'll do
As
it!
time has run out
54
on this
to
football
23
game.
the final.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
Bye guys, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications. So yeah, bye.